The story we're about to tell you is probably one of the strangest cases you'll see of someone working from home.
Jenny Culshaw has the story.
It may look like an experimental hobby, but for Ian Hart, this giant chemistry set is business. He makes gin with it.
I used to be an independent headhunter with for financial sector clients. My biggest client was Lehman Brothers, and we all know what happened there. Now I'm a professional distiller, and that's all I do now, and it's very good fun.
The setup in this back room may seem small, but last month Ian's gin won a very prestigious industry award. So how does he do it? Well, there's juniper berries, as you'd expect in gin. There's cardamom, there's frankincense, and, well, the 9 other ingredients, I'm afraid they're secret.
We put alcohol on top for maybe a few days, maybe a little bit longer, and the flavour seeps out of the cardamom pods into the alcohol. The alcohol then gets tipped off into this flask. It starts to boil. The flavourings and the alcohol condense in this cold water section, and the distillate, which is going to make the gin, collects down here in the flask. You get a great sense of independence out of it. It's nice. I choose to work whenever I want. Sometimes it might be 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes it might be just before lunch. I have my partner and 2 children here. The main thing is that they've got used to the noise of the machines whirring and operating, but they tend to respond by turning up the television volume. So on a Saturday morning it can be quite noisy in here.
Working from home may involve diplomacy. What it definitely involves is money saving.
The condenser, for example, is lemonade bottles filled with water and put in the deep freeze, and then put in a bucket of water. That's as an alternative to £3,500 for a professional refrigerator.
Until recently, Ian delivered his gin to bars and hotels himself, using public transport. He's now, though, got a distributor. It's outside help, but it certainly won't change the spirit of this home-based business.
It's just such an unusual thing to do. It's almost lost for words. Emma Jones is here. She runs a website for people who work from home called Enterprise Nation. Probably not many people have a business quite like that from home, but whatever your line of business is, there are some basic things you need to sort out first.
Absolutely, and Declan, you'd be surprised. I know you say that's kind of